when trying to learn a second language. Vocabulary is the one you should manage. It's important with the rise of modernization and globalization. But still, friend, it depends on you. Take into account all the needs of you. Cause you as a learner, as the center of teaching, for occupation, for academic learning. I tell you, vocabulary is one of the foundation of learning English with a purpose, for speaking, for writing, or for communicating.
The first and second type. Spoken and written vocabulary are existing. Lexical and non-lexical? Yes, they are written vocabulary, including pronouns, prepositions, and conjunctions. But wait, there's more. Spoken vocabulary are know, think, and well. In our daily lives, spoken words are frequently used than written ones. Between these two, we all know that spoken language is the central source, while written language plays a fundamental source. That's the role of spoken and written vocabulary and communicative language. There are words that occur frequently that is core vocabulary. Core is easy to find antonym, and it is used to paraphrase and give definition. Non-core are the one that is lack of neutrality. These two are needed to acquire medical texts and lessons.
Let's proceed to our question since our guest is ready to answer it. What is this course structuring vocabulary and procedural vocabulary? When we say course structuring vocabulary, the main function is to structure the course, that is to summarize or encapsulate previously mentioned ideas and link one sentence to the next. These abstract nouns are also called anaphoric nouns and belong to this course structuring vocabulary. This one is procedural vocabulary. It is characteristically used to explain and make sense of more complicated words, paraphrase them, define them, and organize them using communication. They are commonly used in dictionaries to give definitions so learners may find them useful when learning other words when building their vocabulary. That's nice! You perfectly answered the question of the netizen.
There are kinds of vocabulary in terms of technicality and its usage. In terms of semi-technical vocabulary, these are vocabulary that are technical and can be used in other fields. It is formed by words coming from ordinary vocabulary that have acquired two or more technical meanings. Some examples are in the professional field with the terms such as report, convert, overload, receive, study, carry out, procedure, standard, period, treatment, randomized, randomization, supplier, and drug. While technical vocabulary, these are vocabulary words that are specific in the field of expertise, occupation, or subject area. This is solely used with the field itself, and the perfect example of it are angiotensin, enzyme, inhibitor, chronic, dialysis, or placebo. Lastly, the general vocabulary. These are vocabulary that are useful to everyone who speaks a given language.
One of the trending news in the academic today is the type of vocabulary called academic vocabulary. The most widely used and recognized one is the academic word list. It is compiled from a corpus of 3.5 million running words of the written academic text as described in the General Service List. The language researchers believe that these words are useful for learners studying humanities, law, science, and commerce. In accordance to this, Barber cited that learner who will attend an academic study program in English must focus on academic vocabulary, which is variously known as general useful scientific vocabulary. With its importance, this type of vocabulary is used in general life context, but also has a higher frequency of occurrence in scientific and technical descriptions and discussions. I am Marlon Cesar, saying that your news are business. Thank you and happy learning.